Hey everybody, this is Tammy from Your Naked Journey out here again at this beautiful location. It is Sunday, 30 degrees Celsius here in Jacksonville, Florida. It's like awesome. It's beautiful. Sun's shining down. Such a wonderful experience. So I wanted to talk to you today about the journey. So we've talked a lot about living your exceptional life, living your passion that intersects with your purpose and how that becomes the best that you can be. And so during that process, a lot of times we have to sacrifice things. We have to sacrifice the way that we used to be. We have to sacrifice sometimes where we live. We have to sacrifice sometimes the things that we do. And so that's a struggle for us, especially as women. We have to sacrifice. How do I stop caregiving for others? So, as most of you know, I'm a mom of 3 beautiful daughters and a grandma of 2 wonderful grandchildren. And so I got to spend the weekend with my grandbaby, my granddaughter, 5-year-old. This weekend went to the zoo, went to the beach, freaking cold. She had a great time. It was awesome. And, sometimes you have doubts and sometimes you have struggles, and it's is this really what I was meant to be? So I'm looking at moving to Greece, leaving my hometown, leaving my family, leaving my daughters, my grandchildren, my parents, my sister with Down syndrome who's at a nursing home, everything that I've known, everything that I understand, everything that's comfortable. And so there are moments where you're like, yes, I'm going to do this. This is what I was meant to do. This is everything. And then there are these moments in life that you have that you question everything. You're like, hold on a second. I'm not sure. I have doubts and I have insecurities and I have concerns, and I need to process through this. I need to understand that me being quote unquote selfish as a woman is okay, that I live my life not for other people, but I live my life for me. It's a tough transition to make. That's one of my dragons. We've talked about this before. It's you got to slay that dragon every freaking day. How is this okay? How do I look at my grandbaby, who's sleeping on my floor, and she's having a great time and goes to the zoo and is freaking embracing life, and I drop her off at her mom's house, and I know in 8 months I won't see her for a while. How do you do that? How do you do that when she just says, I love you, Gigi, miss you, So is it fair? Is it not fair? I mean, these are all the questions I think that come up for us. And I think at some point the people around you, make excuses, and I think they don't give you permission, and they say, well, maybe you need to think about this again. Maybe this isn't the right path for you. Maybe there's another path. Maybe there's another way. That's not what you fucking need to hear. You need to hear this one fucking plan A. And you need to hear that it's okay that you question. You need to hear that it's okay you have concerns and that you're not sure. I would rather have somebody hold me and to say, I feel your pain, I feel your insecurities, I feel your doubts, and I believe in you, that I would for somebody to say, well, maybe we need to look at another option. I don't understand that. I don't understand. I'm not asking for an out. I'm asking for understanding. I'm asking for empathy. I'm asking for somebody to acknowledge the fact that this shit is hard, because this shit is hard. Don't let any of these motherfucking gurus out there that'll tell you this shit is fucking easy. Oh yeah, just go to a fucking conference for 2 fucking days, manifest your dream, make it happen. That's all fucking horseshit. This is not fucking easy. You have to challenge every belief system that you have about who you are as a person, as a woman, as a mother, as a fucking father, as a fucking family person, whoever the fuck you are. You have to challenge all of that, because you have to change from who you are today to who you're going to be. This doesn't happen overnight. This doesn't happen in fucking 5 minutes. This doesn't happen in 10 minutes. And you need people surrounding you that tell you, I understand this is hard, and I understand that this is not easy, and I understand that you're going to be challenged. But hey, baby, this is plan A. So let's talk about it. Let's cry about it. Let's grieve about it. Let's process through it. Let's understand it. Let's challenge it, right? So the belief systems that come up, like how my grandchildren need me, like my children need me. So how do I reconstruct these belief systems into something that says I come first? How do you do that after you spend your entire life taking care of other people? So that's a challenge, and it's something that you have to work at every fucking day. So don't let those people around you make excuses for you. Don't let those fucking people around you tell you that it's okay, that there's a plan fucking B. There's no fucking plan B. Just because I struggle today, just because I doubt today, just because today is fucking goddamn motherfucking hard, don't let me off the fucking hook. And I don't need you to pressure me. I don't need you to fucking lead me. I don't need you to fucking do anything but to fucking hold my fucking hand when I go through the pain and the turmoil of this change I'm undergoing so I can live my exceptional life. So find somebody who could just sit in the muck and the mire and the fucking heartache and the fucking grief and the depression and all the fucking emotions that happen and the passion and the excitement and the freaking like over the top bullshit. Find that person who will be there, who will say, it's okay, all of it's okay. This is what happens. You can't tell somebody in the middle of their journey, you're not allowed to question your decision. How about you go fuck yourself? Questioning your decision means the decision is right. Questioning your decision is what you're fucking supposed to do. You need to solidify it. You've got to fuel the fire of the passion that makes the decision possible. Why wouldn't you fucking question that? Who the fuck are you to tell me that I shouldn't question my decision? So question your decision, challenge your thoughts, identify your belief systems, grieve. Fucking grieve for who you used to be. Allow yourself that time to do that. Allow yourself permission to feel depressed and to feel sad and to miss everything that you're going to miss while you're refocusing on everything you're going to gain, because that's transition. That's like the middle part of transition. That's where we aren't anything. We're no longer who we used to be, and we're not yet who we are going to be. And so in the middle of this is where we get the most scared. In the middle of this is where we get the most frightened. In the middle of this is where we don't have control. For people like me, not having control is a real freaking problem. So sometimes I have to go through days where I question everything, and it has to be okay. Because the next day I'm gonna wake up full of passion and full of desire and know my true purpose. It's going to happen because that is what it is. That happens. It's not like a thing. It's not like a thing I choose. It's a thing that happens. So don't fear the fear. Don't fear the questioning. Don't fear the concern. Don't give into it. Challenge it, absorb it, acknowledge it, make it a part of who you are. But please, whatever you do, don't stop your journey because you fear it. Got a badass every day, baby. You gotta chase the dream. You gotta chase you, who you really are. You gotta live your extraordinary life because there's no greater meaning to why we're on this planet. So, my advice to today, hope you have a good one. Thanks, bye.